The way we go about business is financially is we're putting people in the strategies, if it makes sense, of course. We're putting people in the strategies that are guaranteed to perform and do what they say they're going to do no matter what. They're all contractually guaranteed, and as long as the insurance company is still standing, and the ones we work with have been around for, most of them, 100, 120 plus years, as long as they're still around and you're doing your end by funding the policies, funding the strategies, then they're going to execute. They're guaranteed to perform in that respect. And why I've kind of niched down into that is because what I was involved with before is there's a lot of false promises, a lot of just half-truths, if you will, putting people into strategies that look like they were guaranteed and they were going to perform a certain way, when in reality there is no possible way to with confidence say, okay, this strategy is going to deliver you XYZ. This strategy is going to give you $1 million in retirement. There was no possible way to guarantee that because it was all based on the market. It was all hypothetical, and there was other moving pieces involved. So for me and my values, and especially since I've returned to Christ, it's like I don't want to be the guy that's going to lose people money. I just want to focus on the tried and true, safe, conservative strategies that I know it's like if I help someone implement this, it's going to do exactly what it says it's going to do. It's guaranteed to perform as long as the company's still around, which again, the companies I work with have been around for 100 plus years. And then if you, the client, uphold your part of the bargain, which is funding the plan appropriately. So that just gives me a lot of peace of mind, and also the client peace of mind knowing this thing, once it's set in stone, there's only really one moving piece. Like, you just got to fund it. You got to fund it. And when something happens, because we're all going to pass away, when that happens, you know that your family, your church, other organizations you support are going to be taken care of because you set this plan up. And that's just something that is so important to me. Like, another thing, I guess, to explain my reasoning for going that direction is I just can't stomach the fact that I put someone into something where they could potentially lose money. And I'm not a financial advisor. I stay in my lane. I'm an expert in insurance-based products, specifically life insurance and annuities. That's all I do. Will I expand in the future? Will I get my Series 65 and other financial licenses, my Series 7? Maybe. That's not on my heart, at least of right now. I want to stay in my lane. I want to be really, really good at just this. And I also, going back to what I was saying, I just don't want to lose people money. And by going the safe route, people can't lose money in these strategies. And another thing too, just piggybacking off of that, is I really just want to make sure that I'm the one who's helping people add that rock or that stability to their financial portfolio. And I'm not against stock market, crypto, real estate, etc. I'm not against that at all. And it's funny because it's just the way I want to help people is very conservative and safe. But myself, like I take a lot of risk. Like, I'm in cryptocurrency. I left my job, my last job, to start this business with really no plan. I just took the leap of faith and knew God was going to lead me in the right direction. Like, I take a lot of risk. But I also know on the counter side of that, I also know that it's so important to have a strong financial bedrock, if you will, that can weather any financial storm. And by talking with lots of people over time, or over the last couple of years rather, I've noticed so many people, they don't have anything in their portfolio that's guaranteed to perform. It's all market-based. And on top of that, a lot of you are business owners. It's like you're taking a boatload of risk in your business, especially you Christians out there. I know how hard you've worked to build your business to the point it is, to this all the blood, sweat, and tears. And it's like you have to have something that's going to at least mitigate that risk a bit in your financial life. And that's really what I'm focusing on. And for myself too, I guess another thing is I've always been, as I've grown older, I've realized I've always been way too risky. Like at one point I was just so heavy in crypto and I'm doing my own business. It's like I didn't wrap my mind around how much risk that actually was. And as I've deepened my walk with Christ and also learned about other strategies out there and talked to other people, I realized, yeah, I shouldn't be taking that much risk. And thankfully, like, it didn't backfire on me, but now I'm more leaning towards I need to have stability in my own life specifically with my finances and my investment strategies and whatnot. And what I focus on too, tying it into that, is it's not investments. Again, it's all insurance-based strategies, and they're all contractually guaranteed to do something. Like, a lot of them are, you can rely on a certain amount of income, like annuities, for example. You can rely on a certain amount of income coming in every single year guaranteed. So that just gives you, again, a lot of predictability and stability, while your other assets might have a lot of fluctuation to them. So where I come in is I look at your financial situation and see where in there can you fit something, if it makes sense, where in there can you fit something that's not going to move, it's not going to change, and it allows you to extrapolate out many, many years in the future and know I'm going to have, like, this is the result that I'm going to have. And that's where, I just find a lot of peace and joy providing that to people.